there. There we go. All right, so excited to teach you guys this little strategy for breaking your customer list, right? Your paying customers, people that are on your text list, into 4 buckets for texting. So one thing I want to note here, right? End of the month or even weekly, if you guys can keep up with it, or even daily, some of you might be able to do. You want to make sure you're adding people onto your text list. I'll talk about onboarding a little bit later. As far as that goes, but you want to make sure you're maintaining and, making sure everything is up to date, right? That way people aren't just getting this random message from this random number, like what's going on? So let's talk about breaking your list into 4 buckets specifically. So who is on? This is the first thing I want you to think about. Who do you currently have on your text list, right? Do you only have customers? Do you have your team on your text list? Do you have leads on there yet? So customers, right, should be of utmost importance because that's how you're going to keep in touch with them. You're going to keep them in the loop and use some of the strategies that I talk about today. Some network marketers, social sellers don't realize that you can add your team on there, right? You can add your team as a way to keep in touch with them, to let them know about like upcoming Zooms or meetings, to let them know about current promotions maybe going on or an incentive that you're offering. Right. So it's a really great way to keep team members in the loop of things that are going on, and even launching. A lot of leaders use texting as a way to launch new team members. And then leads, y'all, if you have not attended one of my boot camps, PS, next one's coming up next month in April, I teach you how to get not only customers and team members from your back office onto your text list, but also how to add leads. So did you know that they can all be on separate tags? So when I first started with text messaging in my business, I remember I added everybody in there. I had no idea how to separate. So I was sending my team customer messages. I was sending messages to everyone. I really had no idea how to use it. So what I'm going to teach you today is how to separate everyone into a different tag, right? So a tag is like a label in a department store. You have men's, women's, children, home goods. You have the same thing on your texting platform. You have customers, team members, leads. You have leads for specific products. Like you can get pretty specific with the tags, and contacts on your texting platform can all have like endless amounts of tags. It allows you to segregate people and be able to message specific groups of people. So today I'm going to show you how to break your customer list into these 4 different groups. Why? Because each customer has different wants and needs, right? So some customers love to be kept in the loop, others not so much. So what are these buckets that I speak of? Here they are. So we are going to divide your list into 4 different buckets that are pretty applicable for customers, right? You have those people that want it all. They want to know every little thing. They want all the value. They want all the tips. They want all the tricks. They want to know the sales. They want to know the promos. They want to know the new products. They want all of it. Give me all the communication. Second bucket, you have those people that just want sales and promos. They don't want any value. They don't want any tips and tricks. They don't want any things. They just want the sales and promos and to know when things are coming up. Then you have your third bucket. Those people that just want value. They don't really want to know about sales and promos. Maybe they want the company to get in touch with them via email, or they'll find the information out in your Facebook community. They just want to know the tips, the tricks, like the things, the value pieces that you're sharing, the recipes, the workouts, the tutorials, things like that. And then your fourth bucket is going to be those people that only want to message you. They want to have that open line of communication. They don't really want to hear from you. They just want to message you at their own will. And at the end of the day, you guys, like, this is fine. Like, it doesn't have to, we don't have to look at this any sort of way or feel any sort of way about it. Just allowing your customers to pick what they want, right? So here we go. You ready to put this in action? Step 1, you got to pick the names for the tags, right? So I have some examples here. All of us come up with our own spin on this. We all have our own little demographic or niche of people that we're talking to. So for those that get it all, right, you could have them be your VIPs, or for me, they're my gurus, right? You can come up with something cute, like if you have like a health and wellness or a makeup following or a legging following or whatever it is, right? Second bucket, the people that want just the sales and promos, right? What are you going to label them? And you want it to be whatever this word is, it has to be something that you're going to like remember, that you're not going to confuse with other things. And it's something that you know. So you probably want to write it down on a Post-it note or keep it in your notebook. So the second one, I just threw on there sales, promos. I'd be interested to hear what you come up with. The third bucket are those that just want value. So you could have that be value, community. If you have a name for your community, it could be that. And then you have those in the fourth bucket that only want to message you. So that could be like in or when ready. That one's a little bit more tricky to come up with a name. So yeah, you guys get the gist. All right, then step 2, once you come up with what you are going to name these buckets, right? Once you work it out and figure it out, you're going to go in your project broadcast. You're going to click the little tag symbol. You have to add at least one contact to set the tag up. So I recommend having yourself in there as a contact. And when you set these tags up, add your number to the tags, right? And then we're going to craft your message. So step 3, right, is the message. What do you want to include? This is what I recommend. You want to ask them for feedback, right? You're making it about them, not about you. And then share what they can expect once they kind of make this decision. What can they expect from you in the future? So have a little example here, right? And this is just my example. I totally recommend putting your own spin on it, making it definitely sound like you. So asking for their help. Hey, can you help me? Or I would love your help. However you want to word it. I want to make sure that I'm serving you at the highest level possible. My intention is to always provide you with some sort of value, support, or to just keep you in the know. That being said, moving forward, would you like to hear from me? And then this is my recommendation, you guys. Have numbers, have letters, have emojis, have something, right? With all the things. So that would be number 1, recipes, challenges, support, promos. Number 2, only when there's a sale or promo. Number 3, only with value content. And you could put in the parentheses there what the value is so they know what you mean. Or 4, don't message you, you'll message me if you need me. All right. And then step 4 is when they start responding, right? You're going to add them to the tags. So you'll go into Project Broadcast. You'll click on the message that they responded with their emoji, with their number, with their letter, whatever they pick. You click the 3 dots on the top right, and this can be done either in on your phone, on the app, or on the desktop. And then you're just going to add them to the tag. That easy. Some pro tips here for you guys. And this is just coming from me and my experience. Everybody's got a little bit different of an audience. I think this is a great message to send in the evening, preferably not on the weekends. I mean, sometimes I do Sunday evening. I wouldn't recommend Friday or Saturday. People are out, they're unplugged. You want to keep it short and sweet and to the point, right? I know the message looked a little long, but you want to just get to the point and not go crazy. And then last, be you, right? They're connected to you. You are your brand. They are attracted to you and they're a customer of yours for a reason. So definitely be you and put your own little spin on it. If you want to have like a cute little picture or something that goes with it, that works too. So moving forward, this is a common question that I get asked, right? How often do you message these buckets of people, right? So if you think about the bucket that wants all the things, you want to frequently kind of be in touch with them. My recommendation would be at least once every 7 days, right? And it's not always selling. You're sharing value and recipes and support and motivation and all the things. Your people that only want to hear from you with value, you might message them a little more frequently if they're just getting value and no promos or anything. You got to find a balance, because those people that want all the things, you don't want to send too much value and then hit them up with the sales and promos. But then again, they gave you the full liberty to open the floodgates. And then those people that just want sales and promos, I mean, when you got a sale or a promo, you're sending it out, right? You're actually, if you use this process at the end of the day, saving yourself money, because if they only want sales and promos and they don't want all those value messages, right? They've given you full liberty to spam them. So I wanted to share with you guys an option here, right? A lot of people frequently ask, how do you onboard your customers, your leads? How do you get them in? I've built this all out. This is built, it's plug and play ready for you if you want to take a peek at it. It's an exact strategy for onboarding that you can customize for your own business, for your own company, as well as exact sequences to start bringing leads onto your list. I put the info here if you guys want to check that out. And I also, a lot of people ask, right? I don't know what to text these people every month. Like, I would love ideas or inspiration or something to pull from. So I do have monthly text packages where I include Canva templates that why do I say Canva templates? Because you get the templates I use in the messages, so you can brand them, change the brand colors on them if you want. Everything that I share is customizable, so you can make it your own, make the verbiage sound like you. Plug and play ready, meaning you can set it up, pull it into your account, and it's ready to go. I've even timed it out with campaigns and stuff. And then, of course, I love video tutorials to like break it down and see things in action. So figured I would share that with you. If it's something that, you want to check out, the information is here on the screen. And that is, y'all, all I have for today. I hope that this all made sense and that I was able to provide you some value and enlighten you a little bit as to how you can separate everything, get people into specific buckets, again, so that you're meeting their needs, so that you're saving yourself money, so that you're not getting the stops all the time from the people that don't want all the messages. Again, giving credit where credit's due to my girl Jenna for like enlightening me to this entire strategy and how she put it into play. So that is all I have. I kept it to 15 minutes, which I'm super proud of. Cannot wait to hear feedback from y'all. Please come back and let us know how it goes. If you use any fun emojis in your messages, or you come up with any fun, cool, quirky tags that you start to use. I appreciate you guys a ton. You are more than welcome to invite people into this community at any time. I love you, and stay tuned for all good things coming.